All right, so in this video, I'm going to give you the intro to simplifying with exponent laws. And so to go over those, we have our quotient rule. We have when you are dividing by the same base. So for example, right here, if a is our base, if I have a to the fourth divided by a to the second, then what I can do with my exponents is subtract 4 minus 2, take the numerator exponent value minus the denominator. So 4 minus 2 equals 2a squared. Then we have the product rule. So when I have a to the fourth times a squared, again, the same base a, what I can do with my exponents is I can add them. So 4 plus 2 is 6, so I get a to the sixth. And then lastly, I have power to a power. So in this case, I have a raised to the second power and taking that whole value and raising it to the fourth. So when you have a power to a power, what you can do is multiply the exponents and keep the base. Again, the common theme you see here is keep the base, keep the base, keep the base. We're using a in our rules right here, and it never changes. We do not change the base. All right, so I have this mathematical expression written here in the top left corner of the screen. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to help you guys break this down a little bit. So when you have both numbers and variables in an expression, okay, the 4 and the 16, the 4 and the 16 are what are called coefficients. And so you can actually, I'm just kind of color coding it, you can sort of break that apart from the rest of the problem, which is what I'm going to do here to sort of make it a little simpler. Okay. So let's just work with the 4 over 16. Now, when I reduce that fraction, it's not 16 divided by 4, it's 4 divided by 16. And one easy way to do that is you could put that in your calculator and just simplify it, or you can think about dividing both the numerator and the denominator, the 4 and the 16 by 4, and 4 divided by 4 is 1 and 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay? So now we've taken care of that part. Now what we can do is now we can look at our variables, okay? Now we can look at our variables. All right. So I'm going to look for the variables that I'm going to deal with my a's first. Okay. I need to have the same base to apply my rules. And I need to add my Ninja 1 in here. We've talked throughout the course of this semester adding in your Ninja 1 for an exponent when it does not already have an exponent associated with it. So again, I'm going to color code just to sort of help me distinguish. I have a to the first and I have a to the second. So when again I'm dividing, this fraction bar right here means division. When I'm dividing by the same base, I subtract my exponents, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So I'm going to put a to the first up here. And now I've got my b values. Okay, we'll use pink for this. I've got b to the third over b squared. Again, keep the base, and I'm going to subtract my exponents. So I get b to the first. So my final simplified answer is 1 times a to the first times b to the first, all divided by 4. We're going to go through some more examples of this in another video. Thanks. Bye.